How you doing, everyone? This is Razor here, giving you another movie review where today I'm going to be going over the much anticipated Disney animation film known as Wreck-It Ralph. Saw it yesterday, and here I am giving my review. The short and sweet version, of course, goes first. It's awesome. See it. Um, if you don't know, and I don't know how you don't know what Wreck-It Ralph is, it's the newest animated Disney movie. It has a nice little short at the beginning, as many Disney films has in the past, mostly Pixar films. But that's gonna win an Oscar. Just gonna put that out there. Those things are always awesome. This one is especially good. But Wreck-It Ralph, the feature film, is about this dude named Wreck-It Ralph from this, 1980s arcade machine that's fictional, of course. And he's a bad guy, and he kind of feels unappreciated for the work that he does, and wants to make a change in his life. That's the short and sweet version. It's pretty much what you get from the trailer. So he lives out a heroic dream of trying to be something that he is not. And this is, oddly enough, the third video game related film out of the last four movies that I've done, which is pretty cool. Man, this thing is just chock full of video game references. Of course, there's if you've seen the trailer, there's a lot of real video game characters in there, like Sonic the Hedgehog, who they actually get the actual voice of Sonic for. I thought that was really cool. Robotnik, Zangief, Qbert, Pac-Man, M. Bison, and a couple of other ones that you see in the backgrounds of the film. That's one of the best parts about the film is just seeing how many references that you can get, how many characters you can spot, the sound effects, the characters, the references to other games that might not be as obvious to some people as others. But that is just one of the funnest parts about this movie. Um, but of course, there's also going to be fictional video games that they made especially for the movie, such as Wreck-It Ralph and Sugar Rush. No, wait, it's called Fix-It Felix Jr., not Wreck-It Ralph. Sorry about that. But yeah, it's really really good movie. It's definitely going to be the best animated film of the year. Well, I haven't seen them all yet, so I guess I can't say that, but it's definitely going to be in the conversations. Going to be nominated, obviously. The writing in this film is spectacular. And another thing, this is might be the funniest movie of the year. This movie is hilarious. The writing is so amazing, and it's going to be especially funny to all you video gamers out there, especially the older ones, such as myself. I know it's kind of weird to call myself an old gamer, but I've been there since the NES days, and gosh, there's just so many references that are just going to crack you up if you know them, if you understand the references. I found myself laughing hysterically loudly in the theater while no one else was, because I got some certain video game references that not many other people did, and I was able to pick up on things faster. And it has a lot of awesome Easter eggs in there for the video game fans. So if you've, especially, it's all pretty much older video game references that they make there. Nothing in the past generation of consoles, but oh my gosh, it's so funny. Not just the video game parts, but just the writing by itself is hilarious. Oh my gosh, there's so many great jokes and fantastic puns in this film, and the voice actors do a great job. Of course, Ralph is voiced by John C. Riley, from Talladega Nights and Step Brothers. It's got Sarah Silverman as Vanellope, who of course is from many different Sarah Silverman stuff. Jack McBrayer from the 30 Rock show. Jane Lynch from that Glee show, as well as a bunch of other movies like 40-Year-Old Version. Alan Tudyk, who is the voice of King Candy. If you don't know him, he is Steve the Pirate from Dodgeball, and he also voiced Mickey in Halo ODST. But the voice actors do a superb job, and the writing is just hilarious. I found myself laughing out loud so many times in this movie. The video game stuff was hilarious. The writing by itself was just really, really funny. It has something for everyone. This is just don't think that this is just a silly kids movie, because it's got something for everyone. It definitely wasn't made specifically for kids. It was made for all audiences, and anyone will find some humor in this film. It's it's kind of like Toy Story, but with video games, and you get to see what the video game characters do when no one's watching, kind of a thing. So it's not super duper original, but oh my gosh, it's so funny. Definitely one of the best animated films of the year. The animation's great, the sound is fantastic, and the video game, the stuff is just so spot on. They do such a great homage to the older video games and give it with such good respect and such great detail, that it's really pleasing to someone like me who's been a gamer for so long and can appreciate uh, treating all of this subject matter so brilliantly and with such a great sense of humor behind it. It's a great film, guys. Definitely not the best of the year, but it's probably the best comedy film of the year because it was just so darn funny. Even funnier than Ted, which I did review of, that was pretty positive as well. But you should definitely see this film. It is great for absolutely anyone of any age. If you're 4 or 100, this movie is going to be for anybody because it's so funny and it's written so well, and it's a good film in all honesty. Once again, 3 years in a row now, Disney has outdone Pixar. It's definitely going to be a nominee, and it's a great movie in its own right. Hope you guys enjoyed the film, and I will see you next time.